Iconoclasm, the deliberate destruction within a culture of the culture's own religious icons and other symbols or monuments, usually for religious or political motives. Arguably, the most recognizable case of iconoclasm in the world is the ancient African structure now known as the Sphinx. Even this magnificent African structure's real name, Horem Akhet, is rarely known. Its country of origin was renamed Egypt by ancient Greeks, and more recently a make-believe place called the Middle East, but the real name is Kemet, and the overwhelming majority of the country's current inhabitants are yet another invading culture, and they are not the builders of the ancient civilization of Kemet. In fact, they have committed the horrible culture crime of iconoclasm by removing limestone from the pyramids to build mosques. I often wonder what our great African ancestors who built these structures would think if they saw the work of their genius violated in such a way. Yes, blackface is insulting, and we still see remnants of it today, but it is generally based on fictional and stereotypical caricatures. It is by far more damaging to our minds when our actual ancestors and people's achievements are misrepresented or not represented at all. While watching the History Channel's America, the Story of Us, you might have noticed some misrepresentations. Instead of citing the name of Onesimus, the African who brought the African technology of inoculation, the predecessor of vaccination, to America and saved countless lives, they chose to refer to him as a slave. And again, choosing to omit the name of Crispus Attucks, the first person to die for America, the History Channel cited Crispus Attucks as an African American who was shot in the crowd. And when the History Channel spoke of Alexander Bell and Thomas Edison, there was absolutely no mention of Lewis Latimer. His contribution with the light bulb and telephone are great, so we know this was no accident. So when we see Europeans portray world-renowned writer Alexander Dumas, best known for such works as The Count of Monte Cristo and The Three Musketeers, we know it is no accident. When Arnold Vosloo portrays the great African multi-genius Imhotep, it's no accident. When Angelina Jolie portrays Marianne Pearl or Aharna Pele portrays Seti I, it's no accident. And lastly, when William Mapother portrays Marine Jason Thomas, a real-life hero of September 11th, yep, that's right, not an accident.